Hey, Tara Boston-Kipper here, founder and clinical director of the Counseling Hub and a practicing counselor slash therapist in the state of Missouri. So I want to talk today about a practice that I usually highly recommend to a lot of my clients. So I see a lot of clients with anxiety, I see a lot of clients with depression, etc. And I recommend one thing in particular to them. So that thing is very, very popular right now, in particular, for a very good reason. And that thing that I'm talking about is mindfulness slash meditation. So I want to first talk about what it's not, and then I want to talk about what it does for you. So, number one, whenever I explain this to people, I usually like to say that it's not you sitting in a full lotus with your fingers like this and chanting, or that's not what it is. It can be that, but for most people that's not what it is. And that's not a judgment on people who do that. I'm just talking about the vast majority of people, at least that I interact with. Maybe that's what I should say. So it's not that. The purpose of meditation or of mindfulness is not to have this totally blank mind that doesn't have any worries, or there are no thoughts, and you don't have any unpleasant feeling. It's not what it's about. It's not about being positive all the time. It's not about, transcending above the realities of the human existence. No, it's not any of those things. Maybe some people or some beliefs would say that it is. I'm coming from a very grounded in the human experience place, if that even makes sense. I'm coming from a very pragmatic, sort of realistic thing, or place, excuse me. And I don't ever advocate mindfulness or meditation being a way to disconnect from reality. I don't advocate it as a way to disconnect from people, disconnect from your feelings, to disconnect from your thoughts. That's not what it is. Here is the way that I present it to people and the way that I understand it. And whenever I talk about mindfulness and meditation in particular, I'm talking about a way to pay really really focus. There we go. A way to really focus on the present moment. And that means a way to, not get caught up in all the thoughts. It's not to stop the thoughts from happening. It's just a way to distance from the thought and the immediate reactivity that's usually associated with that thought. So, for example, if you're in traffic and you are a person who does not practice any form of mindfulness or meditation, for example, and someone cuts you off, you likely get really pissed. Or maybe you don't. Most people get angry and they think, screw that person, I can't believe they cut me off. You just get mad, and maybe you react in some way, either verbally or inside your head you're thinking wonderful things, that's sarcasm, or you go to cut them off and there's some road rage sort of experience. That's getting caught up. That's reactivity based on a situation that happened, or somebody cutting you off, A person who's mindfulness or practices mindfulness, who's very much has a healthy level of distance from thoughts and a healthy level of distance from emotions. That doesn't mean they don't experience them. That means there's a distance enough that you can think and separate from the immediacy of something. Same example. So someone who practices a lot of mindfulness or meditation gets cut off in traffic. Their immediate response is to separate a tiny little bit, and you see it going on, and you know that you're a part of it, and you know that it happened to you, but you don't react. It's like you don't buy into the bullshit. I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to do this. It's just another thing that happened, the same way that I got in my car and shut the door, or the same way that that cat ran in front of me on my sidewalk earlier. All things have equal weight, so to speak. So the other, really wonderful things, and a huge reason why I try to get people to implement this in particular is that it really helps to, and I mean, research is supporting this. It's not just me talking out of my ass. There's a lot of research to support that meditation and mindfulness, doing it consistently, it actually changes the structure of your brain in a positive way. So the parts of your brain that are really, really active, so I hate this term, but I'm just going to use it because I think a lot of you know what I'm talking about. That whole monkey mind, that thing where your brain's kind of all over the place and these thoughts are everywhere and you feel crazy and all that kind of stuff. Meditation and mindfulness can calm that down. It calms down your brain a little bit. There's less activity in certain areas, which is a good thing. And the other thing that it can do is, in calming your brain down in some ways, it can relieve anxiety. It can relieve depression. It increases your ability to focus and pay attention. It increases your ability to concentrate. And most importantly, I would say, is that it's shown to improve your, overall satisfaction with life, satisfaction with life, quality of life. It's popular for a reason. It's something that needs to be implemented on a consistent basis for a lot of people. So, one more thing that I say, so there's a lot of benefits to it, and the final thing is that I would highly recommend Googling or YouTubing Andy Pudukombe, and he's somebody he has an app called Headspace that I recommend to a lot of people, and the way he describes mindfulness is that it's like, again, the purpose isn't to not experience your thoughts. It's to just become a witness to what's going on. That doesn't mean you don't feel things or think things, or it doesn't mean that. It means that you feel and think things, and then you come right back to the present moment. You come right back to your breath. So thinking about the present moment, like what are things going on literally right now? Like your senses. What are you hearing and feeling and tasting and seeing? And how does your breath feel in your body? Those are things that aren't in the past and aren't in the future. They're only right now. So it's a really freaking fantastic habit to get into. I would highly recommend it. And I think that's it. So have a great day. As per usual, comments, thoughts, feedback, etc. I'll leave below. Subscribe to the channel for more videos of the like. And if you have a question that you directly want to ask, or if you have a comment you want to send my way, or what have you, it doesn't matter. You can reach out directly to Tara, T-A-R-A, at thecounselinghub.com, and I will get back to you very, very soon. So, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.